Hey, welcome family. How's it going now? All right, maybe some of you guys never met me before. My name is Hal, and I'm not sure I'm a human. I am an alien. My affiliated spore mass come from outer space, man, to talk about things. Haha, well, yeah. Hey, now, so really, when it comes down, man, this is called save the humans, save the crazy humans. And why are humans crazy, and why do we need to save them? Well, humans are crazy because they destroy their home. And we need to save them because, they offer a lot of good and a lot of good possibilities in the world. They're worth saving. I mean, if spotted owls worth saving, the humans worth saving, right? My premise is as an alien from the Dog Star Sirius, the out of myceliated spore mass in this human form that is, like, somehow dropped in here, um, it just feels like incumbent upon myself to share some of my feelings and thoughts about all this, because humans talk about saving a lot of things, but it's yet to seems like to fall in their consciousness that they need to save themselves, yeah, because as of now, what we're all going through in this world, right, with this virus, it seems more present than ever, like this thought frame that I started over a year ago. And by the way, I have like a Facebook page, where I posted stuff about this, man, thought form, from God knows where. And I invite you to go there and like it and check it out too, yeah? Yeah, it's called Save the Humans on Facebook. Save the Humans. So anyway, I'm starting this channel to talk about saving humans, and along with that, I'm gonna mix in a little bit of like heart song and music, and maybe visiting animals and natural farming. Korean natural farming. Um, I'm the founder, creator of Living KNF here in the Northwest, and going to be teaching a lot of different classes up here, and giving seminars and teachings, and we'll be sharing a lot of what I'm doing here online, to saving the crazy humans, because learning to regenerative farming practices is another process by which humans can save themselves in the environment that they need to prosper, because the main problem is that the humans don't realize is that the Earth doesn't need saving, right? And the planet doesn't need saving, and really, whales don't need saving. If really humans just tried to save themselves, the environment that they need to prosper, then it just sort of de facto that those other creatures would be saved, because we'd be starting to live in balance with nature, right? And I should think that at this time, with all we're going through, that for certain it should be clear that, by just really like not good practice, not best practices, right, is how we've landed in the situation we're in here, right, with this virus. And actually, my heart is grieved for all the life lost and the people that are suffering at this time. I just want to say that. But at the same time, we're learning a lesson, as humanity, that we can't just do as we like and treat this earth and everything as like so much plunder to be robbed. That we have to think about future generations and what is really right and what's fair and just. The whole illusion of this economy and everything, and everything, that's all an illusion, right? The money's an illusion, property's an illusion. Indigenous peoples didn't really talk about, like, you couldn't own land in these things, the modern corporations, the raw materials they use to produce these things, the true cost is not involved. They don't pay for that, right? That's how they get to be so rich, because they're really just taking a little tiny bit from every one of us, right? In order to do what they do, right? Because it belongs to all of us, right? This earth belongs to all of us. So how can they extract such a minimal input back to the society, right? They extract like as if they owned it there or something already, but they don't. They just work little bribes out with these government officials who are beholden to them, right? We've got to be serious at this point. Like the whole planet is just like a state of we're just controlled by the corporations. It's a corporate state, yeah. it's not that politicians really have much power. The only power they sort of have is sort of wielding their power in their office in order to gain favor for future employment and kick back some money, right? And that's sort of how the little wheel's been spinning ever since, you know. But it's time we call a spade, right? And people should just wake up and like, and a lot of people know this somewhere in their heart, I think, but we just let it keep going because I think we're complacent enough because we've been satisfied enough and everything. But at this point, I mean, how much is enough today just enough? What about the future generations, right? And respecting the generations that have been passed before as well, right? In some, a lot of indigenous traditions, you know, they talk about 7 generations, you know, and they're not just talking about the next 7 generations, but also honoring and respecting the 7 generations before, you know, these kind of things, you know. This is the kind of thinking that we need to adopt, you know, in order to heal ourselves on this planet. The psychotic mess that we're in. We're like, you go into a grocery store, almost everything you see on the shelves, like, I think 60-70% of the stuff in the grocery store has got something wrong with it. In the form of like just white sugars, horrible sugars, artificial colors and flavorings, all the body care products filled with chemicals, all the cleaning products filled with chemicals. And you have to fight your way through this mess of stuff to find something worth using if you're a conscious person. It's just wrong. It should be sort of the other way around, right? You know, and why is it considered like these things that are actually more in balance and good for society and nature